Students, life process is very important topic at the point of examination. 10th board examination, lots of question may be asked from this topic. So students, just clear all these things whatever written in life process, students. And I hope in previous videos I was also told you about the life process. When you go and visit my YouTube channel, then you see their life process. I was already taught there, but some little bit point I was clear in that very video. But here students, just I am going to clear and giving you all the concept over the life processes. So here students, now we start a topic. The name of the topic is what? Life processes. See, in biology, here I am written student biology. You know what is biology? Before we start the topic, I hope this one term you must have to be clear here. टॉपिक में जाने से पहले हम लोग बायोलॉजी को थोड़ा समझ ले. बायोलॉजी है क्या? नहीं, बायो प्लस लॉजी. बायोलॉजी डिराइव फ्रॉम ग्रीक वर्ड बायोस प्लस लॉगस. Means what? Bio means what? Life, and logy means what? Study. So when I'm saying the study of life is termed as biology. Number one. Now, if anybody can ask you, who gave this term biology? Who's the father of biology? You know, Aristotle. Aristotle was the father of biology. In Hindi you say Arastu. And you all know the biology further be classified into two parts. One is their botany, second one is what? Zoology. Understand? So in botany, what we know? When we study about the plants is known as what? Botany. So when we study, and zoology, when we study about the animals, then it is known as what? Zoology. As the name suggests, na, zoo plus logy. Zoo means what? Animal, and logy means what? Study. So whenever we study about the animals and then animal physiology, then it is termed as zoology. And in botany, when we study about the plants. Now, another question here. Who was the father of botany? Who was the father of botany? You know, Theophrastus. Always keep in mind what I'm saying. Theophrastus, the scientist, who was the father of botany. And who's the father of zoology here? Again the same. Aristotle. Arastu in Hindi you say. So Aristotle was the father of zoology as well as the father of biology. So always keep in mind, students. So biology term is clear. The study of life is known as what? Biology. Because bio means what? Life. And logy means what? Study. So whenever we study about the life, then it is termed as what? Biology. So now students, come to the topic. The topic is life processes. Life processes. In this topic, what we know here, just see, life processes. It means जैविक प्रक्रिया. Life processes क्या है, किस तरह से है, इस सारी चीजों पे हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे यहाँ पे. नहीं तो जैविक प्रक्रिया कहते किसे हैं, लाइफ प्रोसेस है क्या, मैं आपको यहाँ से क्लियर कर दूं स्टूडेंट्स. जितने भी लाइफ हैं अर्थ पे, चाहे वो प्लांट लाइफ हो या फिर एनिमल लाइफ हो, दे ऑल परफॉर्म वाइटल एक्टिविटीज. वे सारे के सारे क्या करते हैं? वाइटल एक्टिविटीज परफॉर्म करते हैं. उस एक्टिविटी को यदि हम लोग एक टर्म में बोले तो कौन सा एक्टिविटी बोलेंगे? दैट इज अ मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटी. देखिए मैं यहां पे एक टर्म बोल रहा हूं, क्या? मेटाबॉलिज्म. नहीं, हम लोग बात करेंगे उस पर, मेटाबॉलिज्म पे ही बात करेंगे, लेकिन यहां पे क्लियर कर दे लाइफ प्रोसेसेस है क्या? द वाइटल एक्टिविटीज which is performed by the living organisms. So that all vital activities is known as life processes. So how we say? The vital activities performed by living organisms. The vital activity performed by living organism. So that all vital activities which is performed by the living organisms is termed as what? Life processes. आपके दिमाग में एक प्रश्न आ रहा हो तो व्हाट आर द वाइटल एक्टिविटीज, वो कौन सा वाइटल एक्टिविटीज है? चलिए हम लोग सबसे पहला बात करते हैं वाइटल एक्टिविटीज, वो कौन कौन सा है? हम लोग जानते हैं इंजेशन, सेकेंड वन इज डाइजेशन, थर्ड वन इज reproduction, fourth one is control and coordination, etc. Control and coordination, this one the second chapter of standard 10th. Always keep in mind. Here, life processes. What are the life processes? The vital activities which is performed by the living organisms. So that all vital activities is termed as life process. Ingestion. First I am saying ingestion means what? Taking of food, taking of complex food. So that what the way of taking of food, that is said to what? Ingestion. Second one is digestion, that is breakdown of complex food into water soluble molecules. Reproductions, the organisms which reproduce their young ones of its own kind of the same species. Control and coordination, each and every living organisms control as well as coordination also. So we discuss these all things, okay, one by one. But here students, we must clear here, life processes are the vital activities which continuously performed by living organisms. यहाँ पे क्लियर कर दें, जितनी भी लाइफ है वे सारे के सारे लाइफ क्या कर रहे होते हैं? वाइटल एक्टिविटीज कर रहे होते हैं. आप देखो वो वाइटल एक्टिविटीज हम लोग ना जाने सुबह से लेके रात तक कितने एक्टिविटीज हम लोग कर रहे होते हैं. इंजेशन करते हैं, डाइजेशन करते हैं, रिप्रोडक्शन करते हैं, नहीं, कंट्रोल एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन करते हैं, रिस्पिरेशन करते हैं, ब्रीथिंग करते हैं, या सुनो. और आपको क्या लगता है आपकी बॉडी जो है वो क्या जो प्रोसेसेस जो कर रहे हैं हम लोग, क्या मतलब ये प्रोसेसेस एक थोड़े से समय के लिए हो रही है क्या? कंटिन्यूअस हो रही है, ना जाने लगातार वो हो रहा है. आपका देखो डिविजन्स, आपके सेल्स डिवीजन भी, मैंने इस पे टॉपिक पे आपको मैंने बताया सेल डिवीजन के ऊपर. सेल हमारा कंटिन्यूअसली क्या कर रहा है? डिवाइड भी तो कर रहा है, रीजनरेट भी तो सेल कर रहा है, और ना जाने ऐसी कितनी एक्टिविटीज हैं हमारे बॉडी के अंदर जो लगातार बॉडी के अंदर और बाहर हो रही है. उन सारे एक्टिविटीज को हम क्या कहेंगे? लाइफ प्रोसेसेस कहेंगे. क्लियर? तो लाइफ प्रोसेस टर्म क्लियर हो गया होगा. नेक्स्ट अब हम लोग बात यहां पे करना चाहेंगे कि सारे लाइफ प्रोसेस को करने के लिए व्हाट वी रिक्वायर्ड, हम लोगों को क्या चाहिए? व्हाट वी रिक्वायर्ड टू परफॉर्म दिस ऑल वाइटल एक्टिविटीज. इन सारे वाइटल एक्टिविटीज को परफॉर्म करने के लिए क्या चाहिए? व्हाट वी रिक्वायर्ड, व्हाट वी नीड. या यहां पे आपको मैं बता दूं, इन सारे एक्टिविटीज को, इन सारे वाइटल एक्टिविटीज को करने के लिए एनर्जी की जरूरत पड़ती है. वी रिक्वायर्ड एनर्जी. एंड नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज हियर, वेयर वी गेट एनर्जी? एंड वी नो वी गेट एनर्जी फ्रॉम प्लांट्स एज वेल एज द एनिमल्स. क्लियर? हम लोग एनर्जी मिली कहां से? प्लांट से या फिर एनिमल्स से. तो सो वी नीड व्हाट? न्यूट्रिएंट्स. यहां पे मैं आपको क्लियर करूं कि टर्म क्या है? न्यूट्रिएंट्स. What is nutrients? Students, the essential components which is required by our body. वो सारा essential components जो हमारे बॉडी के लिए क्या है? जरूरत है. उन सारे essential components को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? न्यूट्रिएंट्स बोलते हैं. चलिए लिखेंगे क्या हम लोग? essential components components required by our body, required by our body। वे सारा का सारा इसेंशियल कंपोनेंट जो हमारे बॉडी के लिए आवश्यक है, रिक्वायर्ड है, उसके हम क्या कहेंगे? न्यूट्रिएंट्स कहेंगे। क्या कहेंगे? न्यूट्रिएंट्स। हाँ, वो क्या है इसेंशियल कंपोनेंट्स? तो बेसिकली इन ह्यूमन वी से there are 6 basic essential components which is required by us. Let's see one by one. Number 1, that is carbohydrate. Carbohydrate, as the name suggests, that is contain what? Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Here we discuss one by one. Second one, fats. Third one is protein. Fourth one is vitamins. Fifth one is minerals. We need minerals but in less amount. Minerals. And sixth one is roughage and water. Yeah, this one is very important. Roughage and water. See, here there are basically 6 nutrients and these all are very essential components for us. So here, what is nutrients? The essential components that is required by our body is termed as nutrients. What are they? Number 1 is carbohydrate, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, roughage and water. So these all are the basic essential nutrients which is required by us. So the term nutrients is clear. Next term is here nutrition. After knowing nutrients, we discuss these all nutrients one by one. Next term is here nutrition. 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 What is nutrition? See here, taking of all these nutrients up to its utility. What I'm saying? Taking of nutrients up to its utility is termed as nutrition. So see what I'm saying here. Taking of nutrients. Taking of nutrients up to its, what I'm saying, utility. यानी हमारे बॉडी में जितनी भी न्यूट्रिएंट्स की जरूरत है, उन सारे न्यूट्रिएंट्स का लेना ही क्या कहलाता है? न्यूट्रिशन कहलाता है। इसे आप याद रखेंगे। सो टेकिंग ऑफ न्यूट्रिएंट्स up to its utility is termed as nutrition. हमें इन सारे न्यूट्रिएंट्स की आवश्यक है। इसमें से कोई भी न्यूट्रिएंट्स यदि हम लोग नहीं लेंगे, then we suffer from deficiency disease, a disease which is caused due to the lack of some essential nutrients in a diet. So what we need? We need these all types of nutrients. So whenever we take these all type of nutrients, then it is termed as what? Nutrition. Clear? So I hope the first term, that is life processes, this one is the topic. I hope the life process is clear. That vital activities which is performed by the living organisms is known as what? Life process, number 1. And how these all activities perform? These all activities perform by taking energy. And where we get energy? We get energy from plants and animals. And we get the energy from plant and animal in the form of their what? Nutrients. So what is nutrients? The essential components which is required by our body is termed as what? Nutrients. So here there are 6 nutrients I am written here, and next one is what? Nutrition. So what I am saying here, nutrition, taking of all these nutrients up to its utility. That is termed as what? Nutrition. Now, next one is here, mode of nutrition. Mode of न्यूट्रिशन। न्यूट्रिशन का क्या मोड है, इसे हम लोग देखना चाहिए। मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन। सो हियर स्टूडेंट्स, basically there are two modes of nutrition. One is autotroph, one is autotroph, and second one is heterotroph. Heterotroph. Let's see, I am writing in capital letter. Heterotroph. See, one is what? Autotroph. Second one is what? Heterotroph. I am written there. So, as the name suggests, auto and troph. Auto means what? Self. And troph means what? Synthesize. So, if the organisms which make their own food, they do not depend on others. They prepare their own food. So, if the organisms, living organisms, which make their own food is termed as what? Autotroph. You know, best example is green plants. So, all the green plants make their food with the help of sunlight, carbon dioxide, water and minerals. That very process is known as photosynthesis. As you know, the term photosynthesis, photo means light and synthesis means to manufacture the food. And this term you already studied in 8th standard as well as 9th standard also. So what is photosynthesis? You know, the green plants which make their food in the presence of sunlight, carbon dioxide, water and minerals. So here students, mode of nutrition basically two. One is their autotroph, second one is heterotroph. So autotroph is clear. Those organisms which make their own food is known as what? Autotroph. Now next one here is what? Heterotroph. What is a heterotroph? The organisms which cannot make their own food. It is not possible to synthesize their own food. They directly or indirectly depend to whom? Autotroph. हम लोग जैसे we take the example human being, all other animals, what they depend on? Autotroph. ये सभी क्या है, किस पे डिपेंड है? ये डिपेंड है ऑटोट्रॉफ पे, कि ऑटोट्रॉफ जो है वो भोजन बनाएगा तो हम लोग उसे खाएंगे. तो वी ऑल आर डिपेंड टू whom? We all are depend on plants. So we all are what? Heterotroph. Getting or not? So here hetero means other, troph means to synthesize. So it means what? Those organisms which cannot make their own food, they depend on autotroph directly or indirectly. Now here this heterotroph further be classified into three parts. One is there saprophytic. Second one is parasitic. And third one is, here I am writing, third one is holozoic. See here what I am written here. Here heterotroph, the organisms which cannot synthesize their own food, they cannot make their own food, they depend directly or indirectly on autotroph. Further, this heterotroph classified into three parts. One is there saprophytic, parasitic and holozoic. So see here students, sapro, what the meaning of sapro? Sapro means dead or rotten, and phytic means to feed. It means that whenever the organisms feed dead and decomposed organic matter. What I am saying here? When the organisms feed what? Dead and decomposed. ऐसा organisms जो मरे सड़े चीजों को खाता हो, वे सारे कैसे organisms कहलाते हैं? Saprophytic कहलाते हैं. Take an example. Molds. Molds is what type? Saprophytic. They grow on dead and decomposed organic matter. Yes or no? So molds is there, mushrooms is be there. Yes or no? So that's the organisms which directly feed dead and decomposed organic matter, that is termed as what? Saprophytic. Second one is what? Parasitic. What is parasitic? Those organisms which derive their nourishment from other living organisms to their host body cell. Just see, I am saying here what? Host body cell. So what is host here? See, this one is the cyst, or you say the host, or cyst you say also. You also say cyst. That is a hard covering protective layer of the organisms. So what I am saying here, when the living organisms derive their nourishment from their host, they sit over there and take their nourishment. Just take an example: tapeworm, eelworm, even the mosquito also, bedbug also, leeches also. That all organisms which derive their nourishment from other living organisms. That is termed as parasitic. So students, parasitic term is clear. Now third one is here, I am telling here what? Holozoic. So what is holozoic? We all are holozoic. It means what? Those organisms which take complex food. यानी ऐसा organisms जो क्या करे? Complex food. यानी आपको ये लग रहा है सर complex food क्या होता है? What is complex food? Yes, I am written here ना. Carbohydrate, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, surface and water. These all are the complex food. It is not easy to break down these food, these nutrients. They require some what? Enzymes to break down these all things. So even when I am saying here, the organisms which what? The organisms which require some enzymes to break down this all nutrients, that is known as what? Holozoic. The organisms which feed complex food. यानी ऐसा organisms जो क्या करे? Complex food को खा रहा हो, उन सारे को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Holozoic बोलते हैं students. So here the life processes term is clear. That is the vital activities performed by living organisms. Number one. Second thing, how this activity performed? This activity performed by taking nutrients. And what is nutrients? I am saying here as nutrients, students, the essential components which is required by our body is known as what? Nutrients. What are they? Number one, carbohydrate, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, surface and water. We require all these nutrients, but in a limit amount. We not need too much amount. इन सारे nutrients की जरूरत है हमें, लेकिन कैसा? जो हमारे बॉडी की जितनी आवश्यकता है. इसलिए तो मैं बोलता हूं न्यूट्रिशन को मैंने क्या यहां पे लिखा है कि टेकिंग ऑफ न्यूट्रिएंट्स अप टू इट्स यूटिलिटी. यानी सारे न्यूट्रिएंट्स का लेना कहां तक? जहां तक हमारी बॉडी की जरूरत है, यूटिलिटी है. उससे यदि हम लोग ज्यादा लेंगे वी बिकम ओबेस. ऐसा नो, यदि हम लोग कम भी लेंगे तो भी हम लोग बीमार पड़ेंगे. तो करना क्या है? वी टेक ऑल दिस न्यूट्रिएंट्स बट in a right amount or a proper amount, or you say in a term, that a term is called balanced diet. Yes or no? So here students, what is balanced diet? So the taking of all these nutrients, whatever I have written here, in a right amount or a proper amount you say, that is termed as balanced diet. संतुलित आहार. यानी हम लोग भोजन ले, सारे चीज को ले, लेकिन कैसे ले? राइट अमाउंट में, प्रॉपर अमाउंट में. से ही हम क्या बोलते हैं? बैलेंस डाइट बोलते हैं स्टूडेंट्स. सो हियर द टर्म न्यूट्रिएंट्स इज क्लियर, न्यूट्रिशन इज क्लियर, एंड व्हाट द मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन इज स्टूडेंट्स? Mode of nutrition is here basically two. One is their autotroph and heterotroph. Just I tell about the autotroph, the organisms which synthesize their own food, which make their own food with the help of sunlight, carbon dioxide, water and minerals. Best example is this what? Green plant. And you know students, always see what? Green plants. Never you say plants, because the plants of both green as well as non-green plants. So you always say which type of plant? Green plants, students. Clear? So the green plant is what? Autotroph. As the name suggests, you know, auto means what? Self, and troph means what? To synthesize food. So those organisms which can synthesize their own food or make their own food, they do not depend on others, just like us. we depend on plants directly or indirectly. So the organisms which can synthesize their own food is termed as autotroph, and second one there is what? Heterotroph. Hetero means what? Other, and troph means what? To synthesize. So the organisms which synthesize, which cannot synthesize, you say, which cannot synthesize their own food, they directly or indirectly depend on autotroph. And this heterotroph, students, further classified into three parts, that is saprophytic, parasitic and holozoic. Sapro means dead and phytic means to feed. It means those organisms which feed dead or decomposed organic matter. Mushrooms and molds, I was given example there. Parasitic, the organisms which derive their nourishment from other living organisms to their host body cells. Mosquito, bedbug, leeches, tapeworm. Yes or no? These are parasitic. And third one is holozoic, the organisms which feed complex food. So even we all are what? Holozoic. Why I am saying holozoic? Because we all take complex food, students. So I hope whatever I written here, this all thing is clear. So in this topic, students, we have to start from a system. So how these all nutrients we take? So we clear here, students, the system is their digestive system. But before we start the digestive system, first of all, we must have clear here the nutrients in a plants also. Getting or not? So see, nutrients in plants, I am written here all the nutrients whatever needed by animals. So in the same way, there is also plant, all the life process also performed by the plants also ना. ये सारे के सारे life process केवल animals थोड़ी करते हैं, plants भी तो करते हैं. But how the plants perform this all things? Plants also require nutrients, and what are the nutrients is be there? Yeah, we see here. So the life process in plants also we see here. So students, each and every living organism require energy, and they take their energy from surroundings. Basically the green plants, that is autotroph, make their own food. And how the green plants make their food, we see here all the processes that is occurred in green plants. See here, students. As we all know, green plants also need nutrients. What are they? Number one, that is CO2. Carbon dioxide is necessary. Number one. Second one is water and minerals. Third one is sunlight. Sunlight is also very important. Fourth one is a pigment which is contained in a green plants. The name of the pigment is chlorophyll. See here. So basically there are four essential nutrients which is required by the green plants so that it can make their own food. So that the green plants make their own food. And the process is be there, photosynthesis. Clear or not? So see, plants need what? Carbon dioxide, water and minerals, sunlight and chlorophyll. Carbon dioxide from atmosphere, water and minerals from soil, sunlight from atmosphere, and chlorophyll which is contained in a green plants in the form of their pigment, that is termed as chloroplast. So students, these all are the nutrients which is necessary for making food in a green plants. So students, what the process we say here? Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. As a term suggests, photo means what? Light. Synthesis means what? To manufacture food. So if I am saying the organisms which make their own food with the help of what? Sunlight. So here, what the reaction? 6CO2 plus 6H2O in the presence of sunlight as well as chlorophyll. As well as what? Chlorophyll. So what the product? C6H12O6 plus 6O2 plus energy also. So here C6H12O6, this one is what? Glucose. This is the formula of glucose. So see what I am saying here. This one is the chemical equation of photosynthesis. 6CO2 plus 6H2O in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. What the product here? Glucose, C6H12 and C6H12O6 plus 6O2 and some amount of energy be also there. So this one is the process in which the green plants make their own food. So carbon dioxide is taken by the plants from atmosphere. How this carbon dioxide taken by the plants? As you know that, students, there is some minute opening on the surface of what? Basal region of, basically basal region of the leaves, that is termed as stomata. Stomata is plural, stoma is what? Singular. So a stomata, that is a bean shape like structure. See here, this one is what? Bean shape like structure which has double layered membrane. Which has double layered membrane. And that is membrane is termed as, this one is guard cell. This one is what? Guard cell. This one is a stomatal pore. A stomatal pore. And this one is chloroplast. This one is chloroplast, which contain chlorophyll. So here, see, this one is what? A stoma. A stoma. And where it is present? Basically, it is present at the basal region of the leaves. I am saying here what? Basal region. It means what? The region, lower surface of the leaves. लीव्स के जो सबसे निचला जो सतह है ना, वहां पे आप क्या देखोगे? माइन्यूट ओपनिंग्स देखोगे. उन सारे ओपनिंग्स को क्या बोलते हैं? स्टोमाटा. यदि एक होगा तो क्या बोलेंगे? स्टोमा, दैट इज सिंगुलर. और बहुत सारा वैसा ओपनिंग होगा तो क्या कहलाएगा? स्टोमाटा. सो सी, दिस वन इज व्हाट? अ स्टोमा. एंड जस्ट यू सी हियर, स्टोमा हैज डबल लेयर्ड मेम्ब्रेन, outer membrane and inner membrane. Outer membrane is thick, inner membrane is what? Thin. This one is the stomatal pore, so that the exchange of gases can take place easily. And this one is the chloroplast. Let's see, students. I'm saying here, the stoma, or you say the stomata, basically help in exchanging of gases. That is inhalation of CO2 and exhalation of O2, oxygen. So see, during the daytime, the stomata opens